Hi, good day, good evening, good night. Today we're looking at the identity and inverse of numbers. And last time when we looked at this, we just dealt with natural numbers. So since we have learned to classify different numbers, then we're going to be finding the inverse of all different types of numbers. So let's start with the first example. So number one, it says given, and let's start somewhere a little unconventional. Let's start at irrational number. So let's do e pi over 2, right? E pi over 2, and we're going to find of addition, inverse of addition, the inverse of subtraction. We're going to be looking for the inverse of multiplication, and we're going to look for the inverse of division. Okay? So we're going to look for those. So in question one says e pi over 2, and I must add it to something, that some inverse value that will equal the identity of the operation, right? So let's begin filling the last column first. The identity of addition is, anybody? The identity of addition is, anybody remembers? Identity of addition is 0.
0, sir.
Yes. And the identity of subtraction is also 0. The identity of multiplication is 1. And the identity of division is also 1. So, e pi over 2 plus what value will give me 0? E pi over 2 plus what value, what is the inverse, will give me 0?
0, sir.
No, because if I have e pi over 2 plus 0, I'm going to get e pi over 2.
Plus e pi over, wait.
Look at the law. Go back to your notes. What did we say we must do in addition to get the inverse? Remember, we did these rules.
In negative.
The negative of itself. So this will be open bracket negative e pi over
2.
Yes. To equal 0. Let's look at subtraction. E pi over 2 minus what value will
The same value,
0?
sir. The same, the e pi
The
over
same
2.
value, e pi over 2. Okay? E pi over 2 times what inverse will give me 1?
1/2.
No. 1/2. What do we do?
But
If the number is n, we say it times what will give us 1? Remember?
1 over number.
Huh?
1 over
1
n.
over the value. Now,
Yeah.
if you have a fraction and you put it underneath 1, what happens is it reciprocates. It will flip over. It will invert itself. So this will be 2 over e pi. Okay? So it flips over if it's a fraction.
Okay.
What about division? E pi over 2 divided by what value will give me 1?
Divided by a number.
By which number? By
2.
by itself. Divided by itself. So therefore, the inverses are, well, the negative of e pi over 2. E pi over 2